Howdy ho everybody, Omega here and welcome back to the XPD server. So for today's episode we got a new storyline from BloodslashIII. If you remember the last one, it was the Revolution we finished off last episode if I am not mistaken, which is pretty awesome. Had a fun time reading that. So now this new one seems to be fairy tale based, so we're going to have a fun time with this one hopefully. So we'll see how it goes along. We're going to be reading that today. The first part of it I guess is what it's going to be. So yeah, before we get into that, I have some stuff I want to show you guys. And that would be this guy right here, Keralis. You probably know him from the Hermitcraft server. But Bloodslash actually came over here and they just kind of gave me a gift slash and/or prank, whatever you want to call it, and placed a bush in Krause's hand, which looks awesome. And I actually got inspiration from that to build this bush sword, which I must say I'm very proud of. I've tried building a sword in Player Statue's hand before and did not turn out that great, but I think this time it turned out pretty well. So yeah, he now has a bush sword and a bush in his other hand. So pretty sick. And this thing right here, you probably already noticed, this is a work in progress design for a barn for my Minecraft LP that I want to build for my animals so they're not cooped up in that little pen I have. If you've seen the LP, you probably know what I'm talking about. This is like my default design for a barn with this like sloped curving roof. This is always design I go back to. I'm not sure why, but this is always what I stick with. It's really nice. I'm trying to use a lot of wood for the build since I live in a mega taiga on the LP. I'm trying to stick to like rustic builds. Like right over there's the fishing hut we just built in the past episode. You can see I'm sticking to with the same wood colors because I feel like the dark oak, the spruce logs, and the acacia wood just goes great together. And that's what I'm trying to stick with here for these designs. So yeah, still working out the kinks on this design. Hopefully I can get it to look well enough to actually build in the LP, but yeah, still gotta work it out, but I don't think it looks too bad. It could be better. I've mentioned it many times in both my LP and I believe I mentioned it a few times in here. I'm not very good at making exteriors of buildings, and I think this is honestly the best I've done in exteriors in a while. I mean, the only other building I've done in exterior here on the server is my mansion over in that direction there, which my world is not loading in properly for some dumb reason lately. I'm not sure why. My computer's lagging tonight, so yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but this is the only other thing I've built on here that is exterior pleasing, or whatever you want to call it. It's pleasing to the eye on the outside, and on the inside it's barren, but this is the only other thing I've built here that looks good on the outside. So, yeah, I don't know. I really need to get better at doing exterior designs. For me, I prefer building on the inside and making things pretty that way, but, yeah, what are you going to do? So that's that there. Showed you guys the barn, the work in progress barn. We just looked at that mansion once again. So might as well head back down to the underground base over here, which is where the fairy tale thing is. I'm not sure what to call it yet, to be honest. I haven't got a full gist of what to call this, but all I know is it's for a fairy tale based thing, so which is going to be pretty cool, so hope you enjoy reading that. The book is here in this chest. Before reading that, we're going to hop into here and go check out the work in progress build over there, which is still a secretive theme to you guys. No one knows about it is BloodslashIII, because he has helped me out in the build. But you can see some things changed around here. We now have some map walls. So right here I have the map of my plot, which was originally up in my player statue head, but BloodslashIII cleared out that area and gave me back the maps, so I decided to move them down here today. I actually did this only a few minutes ago before I started recording, so I thought I'd do that. And off camera I actually gave BloodslashIII a little bit of a gift, which is I made a map wall for him of his plot, and I also put that here on my plot. I copied all the maps and have a view of his plot as well, so right here you can see what's going on. So yeah, that there's all of his, which is looking pretty beast. There's his biome zoo, which is pretty cool. So yeah, now we have two map walls in here, and all the other maps are right here in this chest. So these are mine, these are his, so pretty cool. And we got Bloodslash here controlling our bar, making sure no one gets drunk and starts any bar fights here, so make sure you keep that in order, Bloodslash. We don't want anything happening down here, but this is meant for relaxation. We don't want any brawls, any fracasses, anything coming out around here. Nothing, none of that. Alright, also, Bloodslash also has some advertising here for his PvP game he's working on, which is Ice Battle. It's actually pretty interesting. He has a little bit of a prototype over on his plot, or a demo he calls it here, a demo over on his plot. And it's actually pretty cool. I'm liking it. So, yeah, looking forward to see the full finished map. I've actually had ideas for like a really huge arena for Ice Battle, but I'm not sure exactly how I want to execute it. I've had some ideas in my head, but when it comes to trying to execute ideas in my head in game and then put them into game, it usually doesn't work out too well. So I don't know, but I might try and go into a single-player creative world and design something for them. Maybe it will work out, maybe it won't, but we'll see how things go. But some work has been done in here. Bloodslash is actually fireworks. Nicely done, Bloodslash. Nicely done. Alright. Yeah, I know, yeah, I sort of know redstone. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty basic, but awesome. I find it interesting, though. I guess it doesn't make sense, because fireworks shoot up, not down. But it's still cool. Nice little entrance and surprise. It'd be cool if there's a way that we could hide that, like, in the walls here without affecting the redstone of the door. And whenever someone would enter, you'd open up the door to come in here, it would shoot fireworks out as they walk through the door. I think that would be really cool. But obviously you can see since last episode a lot of work has been done. Bloodslash has been working on a bridge here for this, which is looking amazing, I must say. I mean, he knows how to build walls, he knows what he's doing when it comes to walls, and he also knows what he's doing when it comes to making, when it comes to making bridges, apparently. So yeah, these are looking pretty beast, looking forward to seeing this fully finished, and he's continuing it on down these little pathways, which is where all the, well, I'm not going to reveal what's going to be down these hallways just yet. This entire design, or this entire project is going to be secretive of what the theme is, but yeah, it's going to be cool. Also, you can see the roof and floor is cleared down to top to bottom. Now, I am pressed for space. I can just barely fit in what I want to fit in here because this right here is the surface. So yeah, that's a thing. So I have a lot of stuff to work on there, and it actually affects some of my redstone that I need to work around as well, so that's an issue, but I think I can get around it. And also right down here, this is bedrock, obviously, so that's the bottom of the map, so if we break through that, we have the void. So yeah, we're stuck at 2 dead ends here, and I think I can fit in here what I want to fit in, and hopefully it works out the way I want it to. So let's fly there, looking down helps for some dumb reason. But yeah, so thank you to Bloodslash for helping me out with this bridge. He also helped me out, tongue-tied. He also helped me out with clearing some of the floor down here. Now, we got the entire floor cleared out together. The roof, I was lazy and asked the dude on here with world edit help. So he just came over here, world edited some clay out of here, and that's a thing. And then I did all this by hand, still working my way through all this. I also uncovered this little bit of a thing back here from Bloodslash, which was actually put here a few months ago when we first actually started talking on the server. So kind of cool to uncover that. But actually, I've learned something. Well, I checked this earlier today. In my I can't say that word. Yeah, my stats. Okay, I'll say stats. I cannot say that word for some dumb reason. Okay, I give up. I give up on trying to pronounce that word. But I came in here to see how many times I've mined, which is this one right here, times mined, some clay blocks. So I came down here, this is the hardened clay, which is stained clay. I have broken 7,357 pieces of clay. That's insane. So yeah, still a lot of work to do in here yet, but it will come and finish. Let's get some fireworks in our face. Yep, well, not in our face, but up there. Either way, very proud of it. But that is all for the updates I want to show you guys, so we might as well get started reading the new the new story here from BloodslashIII, which is in this little bit of a makeshift forest. So yeah, I'm going to reset the screen recorder time real quick. I'm still using my demo because the OBS screen recorder, it really lags my game. It takes me down to 0 to 1 FPS constantly, and I can't use it until I get me a new computer. So for now, we're stuck with the demo, sadly, but what are you going to do? It works fine for now. So I'm going to cut here, reset the timer, and we will start reading this book. Alright guys, well I am back, and the screen recorder has been reset, well, for like the 6th time now. Yeah, I have failed on reading this book so far about 3 to 4 times to the point where I didn't want to continue, so I'm going to try this again. Hopefully this works out this time. But let's get into this here. I'm actually going to take a swig of water real quick. Throat is a little dry. Yes, refreshing Aquafina. Sponsor? Nah, man, I ain't sponsored by Aquafina. Be cool though. Alright, so The Tales of Riding Hood. Actually, forgot to show you guys the title of the book. And what was it? It is The Tales of Red by BloodslashIII. So let's get into it here. Alright, The Tales of Red Riding Hood. The sun arose on the horizon of the village of Hayden. Now I'm not sure on that word. I believe it's Hayden. It could be Hayden. Hayden, you're heading down the drain. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Hayden for the entire reading of this. If I'm wrong, if anyone knows, correct me. Bloodslash, you'll probably correct me in this, so feel free. But yes, on the village of Hayden, everyone was ready to enjoy the day. Doors swung open, children started to play, and desperate cries echoed. I believe that's desperate, right? Echoed in the background. Just a normal day in the village. Wait, desperate cries? That is not normal in the village of Hayden. Well, I guess I have to cut the morning monologue short. I don't get paid enough for this. In the household of Julia Riding, I believe that's Julia. Julia is on her knees, sobbing her eyes out. The turning of pages confuses me sometimes. Sorry. As residents of Hayden gather in interest, Julia explains what has happened the previous night.
Hi, your inner voice here.
I guess it's intentional. Whatever.
Hi, your inner voice here. Here to tell you stuff. But before that, call me Dave, okay? Cool? Yeah. So, as
Braun? I think that's Braun McGrawn. Wait, I think he has it right here, right? Pronounced Borin. Got it. Thank you, Bloodslash, for the little note here. That is helpful. Right, so Borin McBorin, right? Or Ren. I probably goofed that up either way. Whatever. Sorry. Whatever. But Borin McBorin has told you just we are in the village of Hayden. We are in the village. Has told you just. Yeah. Hold on. I think yeah, okay. Now I get it. Sorry. My brain derped a bit there. As Brian, yeah, bro, god dang it. Whatever, Brian McBroin, I'm gonna say it like that, has told you just we are in the village of Hayden, right, and then pronounced like so, yes. Whatever, you have your time, let me do some speaking for once, gosh, some people, so rude. Anyway, my job is to tell you the backstory of the characters in these tales, and such, right? So let me begin with Julia. Her full name is Julia Green Riding Hood. Green Riding Hood. She is a single mother with a daughter with no name. Yes, you heard me right. So basically, on the night when her child was going to be born, the future father felled. Huh. Felled. I'm not sure. Whatever. I get confused. The future father felled. Is that his name or something? Whatever. Word on the street is technically the word on the village cobbles. Dude. Sorry. Anyway, word on the street is that he fled. Fled. Sorry. I get it now. My brain is slow. He fled to the forest and was never seen again. Ooh. Yeah, it's going to be one of these fairy tales. Alright, I'm fine with that. When Julia found out, she was devastated. So devastated that she didn't bother naming her child. Oh, that's just cold. Anyway, the village of Hayden developed a name for her, Little Red Riding Hood. The little red and riding part was basically. Why am I thinking because it's basically? My brain is yeah. Enough said. Okay, just start from here. The little and the riding part was because she was the similar version of Julia Riding. The red and the hood part was because from birth she was always because she always has worn, I guess that's what it is, a red cloak. Back to you, Borin. Thank you for abbreviating. Enunciate, dude. Enunciate. Indeed. Thank you. So, according to Julia, Red was asking about her father. Julia was resisting, right? Yes, I'm gonna go with that. But Red wouldn't stop. So Julia finally told her what happened when she was born. Red was so upset. She ran to bed in tears. This morning, Yeah. This morning, Julia went to wake Red, but she wasn't there. Dun dun dun. Reference to Belt? Crudes? Force joke? Yeah. Whatever. Wow. Real mature. Anyway, Julie suspects she went into the forest because Red's cloak was gone as well. And, oh, final page. That went actually faster than I thought. It didn't derp as much as I did doing the Revolution storyline. Not bad. And they all lived happily ever after. Too early for that, Dave.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Alright, so I take it that's the end. I derped a little bit on this, but I think I did better than I did with the Revolution storyline in reading. I think I've gotten slightly better at this. Hopefully. As the storyline goes on, hopefully the story, or my reading, will improve. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, that's actually, I'm liking that one. It was very fun to read. So well done, and once again to BloodslashIII. He's actually quite good at doing these story things, whatever you want to call them. They're very nice. I'm going to enjoy this one probably as much as the Revolution. The Revolution was a fun aspect to add to this thing, and this just adds another bit to this. So thank you BloodslashIII for the new story. This is going to be truly fun. We'll see how that goes. And I actually managed to read that full thing, 11 pages, in under 10 minutes. Sweet! Alright, I'll put this down here in the bottom row here. Here's all the Revolution books, and, well, I think there's one or two missing. I'm not sure. But right here is the new Tales of Red. Very nicely made, nicely written. Well done, BloodslashIII. Looking forward to the next bits to come in. See what else we got. We'll see the fate of Little Red. So, I believe you mentioned before to me that this is not a story of Little Red Riding Hood as you would normally know. It's just a unique thing. Fireworks. Beautiful. Alright, so, let us see. Anything else I can do for this episode? There's actually one other thing I kind of want to show you guys, and that is a neighbor's plot that has recently claimed a plot over here. So, I'm going to make a quick cut here and head over there. Or I might as well fly over there with you guys. I think that'd be just fine. Let me look down so I can fly. Right? Yes. Beautiful. Righty-ho. Let's come on up here and get ready to go. Alright guys, well, we are now on a neighbor's plot, and if you're wondering where this is corresponding to mine, my plot is literally right over here. So let's see if we can get into view here. Load up please. Yep, there he is. So right there's the path that divides our plots, and if you come over here we can see some pretty cool stuff. So I'm not 100% sure on whose plot this is. I was just looking around here to see if I had any active neighbors, and it turns out I do, which is pretty beast. So you can see there's a lot of cool floating islands around here made out of endstone. I'm liking it. This beast ice ball. So yeah, cool. It looks like there's a sign here. Let's see whose plot this is. And the owner is Xisuma. Oh. Cool. Xisuma's my neighbor. Neat. That's awesome. Alright, well let's see who owns this plot here. This one has amazingness, I must say. Let's see if I can get a better look at this here real quick. All this, like this huge endstone structure thing. I don't know what you'd call this. It's just awesome. I don't know, but this thing is beast. Let's see whose plot this is. Let's see if I can find it here. Might be down this way somewhere. I'm not sure. I want to know whose plot this is because there's a lot of cool stuff on there. And where? Here we go. Floating sign. Whose is it? Xisuma. Oh, seriously? Do I honestly have Xisuma as a neighbor? Well, I'm just gonna run down here see whose this is. And if it's Xisumas as well, that's insanely awesome. Come on. Now that's definitely an active player on here because it's his own server. I'm not sure if this is actually if these are his own plots or if these just belong to someone else on the server. Yeah, Xisuma. Whoa. Seriously? Wow, I don't know if these are actually his plots or if these are just tongue-tied, or if these are just plots he's open for other people on the server that are like admins or honorary members. I don't know. What about you? Xisuma, how many plots does he own next to me? Holy crap! Wow, I didn't realize Xisuma owned all these plots. That's beast. Whoa. Okay then. That's pretty sick. So I was exploring here before. I cannot get into this place. If you see, there's like a force field that I'm stuck in now. Oh, yay. Yeah, I'm not. I think this is Xisumas as well, and I cannot get into it. Okay, there we go. Got out finally. Yeah, I can't get into that plot, so I'm taking it. I'm taking it that that is Xisumas as well. Correct? Yes, yes, it is. So yeah, apparently I have Xisuma as a neighbor. That is awesome. Uh, Again, I'm not sure if this is actually Xisuma himself building this stuff, or this is just like a community plot for like the admins and those guys over here that might come over and build. I don't know, but still pretty beast. I gotta come over here and look more often, see what's going on, because this is a pretty beast build, I must say. So, yeah, honestly, did not realize this was Xisumas. I didn't see any signs last time I came over here, so beast. Well, if he builds this anywhere on Hermitcraft, holy crap! Look out, that's gonna be amazing. I don't think that's the case though. But if that actually happened, that'd be beast. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So apparently, Xisuma's a neighbor, or maybe just a plot that he has claimed for a bunch of people to work on. I don't know, but yeah, either way, this is awesome. So we saw that. Just want to show this to you guys. I mean, just some pretty cool stuff here. I think I actually missed some stuff that I seen last time. Oh look, Xisuma's on. Yeah, let's say hi. Yeah. Cool. Xisuma. Oh man, but yeah, honestly, I don't have much else to say, but that is just beast that he is actually, that he has plots claimed next to mine. That is awesome. And I like these ice trees. I don't know if Xisuma built these or someone else did, but whoever built them, seriously, that is awesome. Some amazing stuff right around here. I think what I wanted to show you guys was, you know, honestly, I saw there was like a ruins, like ruins made out of endstone around here. I don't know where it is though. Well, I can't find it right now. Either way, guys, this is pretty beast. It's awesome to actually have the owner of the server being a neighbor to the plot. So that's all I can say. I think that's going to wrap up this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. It helps out a bunch and it'd be much appreciated. I'm just going to run back over to my plot. And yeah. So that is definitely wrapping things up here, guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, everybody. Well, actually, before I get into that, I actually want to mention one thing, which I don't know if I mentioned before or not. But I was planning on releasing a snapshot video yesterday, being Thursday. I did record the snapshot video to go over it and see what was new. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I am. But I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I recorded a snapshot overview video for yesterday, and I watched it back a few times, but I wasn't too happy with it, so I scrapped the footage and decided not to. Oh, here it is. Decided not to put it up. So I might put up a snapshot video today, maybe. I don't know. I know it would be a day late, being Friday, since the snapshot came out yesterday. So I'm not really sure. I might do that, I might not. So yeah, that's a thing that might come up. We'll see how that goes. I'm really not sure though. But yeah, I'm gonna end it off down here, guys. Do hope you enjoyed. Play maps. Yeah, and as always, everybody,
Keep it crazy.